In football, flags can totally change the game, but what exactly do they mean? Well, ladies and boys, in today's Football 101 for the girls, we are going to go over some of the most common defensive penalties. Let's start with offsides. You'll hear this a lot. That's when the defensive player crosses the line of scrimmage before the ball is snapped. The penalty is 5 yards for the offense. You have pass interference. That's when the defender interferes or makes contact with the receiver before the ball arrives. You gotta give them at least a chance to catch the ball. That penalty is huge. The offense gets the ball right at the spot of the foul. So if that was a 50-yard pass and the player is all the way downfield, that's going to be a 50-yard penalty. Yeah. There's holding. That's when the defender grabs or holds onto the offensive player to try to slow them down or stop the play. Think of it like this. Someone's running past you and you're trying to keep them from catching the ball, so you just kind of grab their jersey to try to slow them down a little bit. Can't do that. The penalty is 5 yards and an automatic first down. So let's say the offense was at 3rd and 10, but then defense gets called for holding. They're going to get those 5 yards, but instead of it being 3rd and 5, it's going to be first down again. So we'll start again at 1st and 10. Roughing the passer. That's when the defender hits the quarterback late or does something that might hurt them a little bit. Remember, our quarterbacks are the queen bee, and the refs really want to take care of them, so they can't really put them in danger. The penalty is 15 yards and an automatic first down. Yeah, that one's costly. And it's very subjective, so a lot of people are going to have a lot to say whenever that's called. Because is it a normal tackle or was it roughing the passer? A personal foul. Now, this is a broad category for unnecessary roughness. So things like hitting a player late, hitting a defensive player, going helmet to helmet. That also is a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down. The refs call this to try to keep the players safe. We don't want you out there just wilding. Have some sense. There's illegal contact. That's when the defender makes contact with the receiver more than 5 yards beyond the line of scrimmage before the ball is thrown. If the quarterback still has the ball and you both have gone more than 5 yards and you still are all up on them, nope. That's a 5-yard penalty and automatic first down. I'm sure you're noticing automatic first downs, they suck for the defense because you did all this work to try to stop the offense from getting down the field, and now they get a whole new set of downs because of one play. And lastly, we have encroachment. This is very similar to offsides, but it's when the defender makes contact with an offensive player before the ball is snapped. So they actually touch them, try to tackle. It is a 5-yard penalty. So ladies and boys, those are some of your most common defensive penalties. Let me know if you want a part 2 or if you want me to go even more in depth in some of them.